So, I am feeling really good right now, and I am going to go ahead and have me a little fun. So, this is the Luck of the Irish Tripler. Went up to 1,000. Match 3 identical prize amounts and win that prize. Match 2 identical prize amounts plus a symbol, pot of gold symbol, and win triple that prize automatically. So here I am. There's 3 rows. So the first 2, I got $50, $75. The last row, I got $5, a $75. I got, let's see, $5. Then let's scratch off this top row, and that is $1,000 and the $15 of the second row. So I'm gonna move that up, and y'all tell me. I'm gonna scratch off the last 2 later on, and y'all tell me if I won or not. Comment below and let's see what you think. So the first top row, that was the first ticket. This is the second ticket. I won $3. A tripler symbol, okay. $25, $15, $9, and these are the 2 rows. This is the first row, the second row. Let me scratch off this last one of the second row. And I got, let's see, 150. Okay, so that's the first 2 row of the third one. Of the second one. And yeah, I still got the last row to scratch off. I might go ahead and scratch this one. And that's $50 at the bottom. Oh, and I got $2. And yeah, y'all let me know if that last number, if y'all think that last number was a win. And this is the one I got a tripler on. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you think I won or not. You know what I think? Honestly? I think that coins, I believe in coins and metals and stuff like that, because what is a coin but a metal? I feel like they were meant to be, created in a way of making accessories, jewelries, doing things like that, and etc. But as for dollar bills, but at the same time, they make those things and then they put a price tag on it. I don't feel like it was meant to be for, a worth, a price tag, you know, in exchange of, I'll pay this for that, but more so of something to be of significant relevance, bonding with this jewelry. I feel like it's more so, I feel like that's what it's about. I don't feel like it was meant to be used as it's supposed to be used, as it's used today. I don't feel like we were supposed to pay with these, these metals. No, I don't think we were supposed to use it to, as the world is using it. Man-made. It's man-made, but at the same time, it came from the universe. So yes, I believe, but at the same time, I don't believe that the way we use it is the way it's supposed to be used. And that's just how I feel about it. Same thing for dollar bills. They made these dollar bills, and that's actually man-made, you know, an idea based off of the coins. So I'm going to make this dollar bill as an imitation of the coins, and then the fact that people, use paper and this and that, they just take all of that and they pour into these dollar bills. They take our belief, they take our faith, they take our divinity, our passion, and they pour it into this dollar bill so that this dollar bill can seem as though it is, going with time, going with the flow, going with the universe, so that people can worship this idol. Dollar bills are idols. That's exactly what it is. Dollar bills are idols. But as for coins and stuff, I feel like those are the separation, between, like I said, the coins and stuff and metals and stuff, that's of the universe. But the dollar bill, we have made the dollar bill into an idol. And I feel like there's a difference between the dollar bill and the coins. Even though it comes from the same, well, the coins doesn't come from the same place, but the dollar bill comes from, the universe. So this is how they kind of confuse our faith and they play with our faith, because they are taking everything that we believe in and pouring it into this dollar bill, into this coin. If it wasn't for the dollar bill sign, it would be, something to believe in, something to cherish. But it's like we have to hold ourselves back because of what man made it into be that it is not. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Be notified and share at your own free will to show you care. How my hair looking? I look gothic. But yeah, so this is actually like a little hair piece, bang. It's not mine. It's just a bang. It's a bang that my sister gave me a while ago. So I just clipped it on and just threw on my scarf. So yeah, I'm kind of disappointed because I washed my clothes and I dried my clothes here at the laundry room. It wasn't my clothes, it was just a few, it was a few things that I just needed to get out of the way, because I knew that if I take these to me when I when I go actually wash my clothes, I'm not going to get to them. So I went ahead and washed a few things, um, you know, such as linen, blankets and stuff like that. So yeah, I watched those, but it took me $1. No, it took me $2. I'm not good at theory. I think it's $2.50. If that's 75 three times. I'm guessing $2.50 was $2.25. I gotta do the math. Yeah, $2.25. 7 times 3 is 21, plus 1 is 22. So yeah, 225. It took me $2.25. The original price to wash clothes is 75 cents. It took me 3 rounds to wash my clothes. 3 rounds to wash my clothes. And to dry my clothes. And guess what? They still wasn't dry. So they are still wet, still drenched in wetness. And they are hanging up. So I wound up hanging those clothes up. So yeah, I am very upset about that. And that is all I actually need to get off my chest. I actually did read this verse in the Bible. It is so dark in here. I hate when it's so dark. So yeah, there's this verse in the Bible, and I talked a little bit, about where I stood with Lenny. And right here, it talks about that. Hold on, let me get to the thing. It says, okay, so the rest of mankind who were not killed by these plagues still did not repent of the work of their hands. They did not stop worshiping demons and idols of gold, silver, bronze, stone, and wood. Idols that cannot see or hear or walk, nor did they repent of their murders, their magic arts, their sexual immortality, or their thefts. So what this basically is telling me, you shouldn't put coins and silvers and stuff. You shouldn't worship them. And that's what I said about myself. That's what I was talking about for myself. Ooh, I ain't even got That's what I was talking about for myself. That's what I was talking about. Sorry about that. Okay, so that's what I was talking about when it comes to, so this is what I was saying that when it came to wearing jewelry, that's why I have a hard time. I used to have a hard time wearing necklaces. Not earrings, not so much, but I wear them a lot because I just like earrings. That's just my fascination. I like earrings and I like clothing. But I don't wear necklaces just for this simple fact. And I feel like a lot of people wear necklaces. And it's just like, how you used to watch a movie. In this movie, the girls will always be like, yeah, I got this locket with my, my mom or my, family member that passed away, their pictures in this locket. And when I was a little girl, I actually received a locket from my mom. And I put a picture, I think, of my mom and my dad together in there. Like, I cut a little picture of them, and I put it in my locket, but I couldn't close it because it's the way I made the pictures. But I used to love this little necklace, and I used to wear it for that simple reason. It's like it inspired me to go out and get my own locket and put my mom and dad in my locket. And I always wore this locket. And it's just like, just like that. But at that, I'm pretty sure I lost the locket. I don't know how I lost it, and I don't even remember losing the locket. Maybe that's a emotional thing that I wasn't attached to it. Most likely, I wasn't attached to it like that. But yeah, it's just like jewelry like that, or jewelry that you get this urn and you wear this urn necklace with your dead ashes in it. It starts to cling to you to where now it feels as though I'm believing in this a little bit too much, or let's say a cross. I would wear a cross, but at the same time, that's what I'm saying. It gets in between your faith. It seems like you're worshiping the cross more than your faith towards the cross. So that rings, like marriage rings, people, if it's just how the idea, of wearing this ring and worshiping this ring, and a lot of people may do dark magic on their wedding rings, like, um, I'm a make sure my husband never leaves me by doing some dark magic that he doesn't even know about on your ring. And that's how deceptive people are. That's how, that's why a lot of people, like such as myself, can't feel comfortable wearing jewelry. That's a thing that I do. And that's why I got this tattoo right here. I bring this back up. Earlier on in my videos, I said that I got this tattoo specifically right here so that I don't have to have a necklace. I don't have to wear a necklace because it's something about my necklace that just I get too attached to it. I buy things that really are meaningful to me. Everything that I buy is meaningful to me. I would say except for my earrings. My earrings is just, I like wearing earrings. But everything else, like it's just something about me. If I buy my bracelet, it has to mean something. It has to be authentically made. It has to be something that stands out to me. Just like I got this one bracelet, and it has like a Gemini on it, and it stands for Gemini. And I don't wear it because I don't want to get too attached to it. I know it means my sign, but I'm at a different stage in my life. Back then I was really heavy on astrology, so I would wear this bracelet. I used to wear it, but I wore it to a certain extent. Just like, you kind of get the point. So yeah, that's how I feel towards jewelry. And like I said, it's a lot of people that wears the same jewelry. We are all attached. And this brings me back up. We are all attached in a way where we have to detach from these attachments because we don't want it to get in the way of our faith, what we truly believe in. We believe in this, but the more we, you know we're basically directing all of our faith and our energy towards this jewelry, and this jewelry is becoming, we're worshiping the jewelry itself and forgetting that it's more of a symbolization. And that's why it's not good to have something, like a cross or anything like that around your neck or anything, because you will start to, you know make this thing feel too valuable, too worth, too, it will kind of get in the way of your faith. And that's how I feel. But at the same time, it's just like, so we're going to revert back to the verse and how it talked about how metals and things like that. And that's the only thing, like I said, you can still create with these things, make stuff, your creations, we make houses and stuff like that. But you don't worship these things, become you don't make these things your idol. You don't envy these things. You don't pour your all into these things. You don't give your all into these things. You let these things be served as a tool. Use it as a tool, because that's exactly what it is. These things are only meant for us to use nowadays. It's meant to, you know, every person or everybody in this. I mean, what is anything without structure? What's anything without structure? So I guess man felt as though to keep civilization in order, keep the people in order and not going out of line, they felt like they had to create money. So somewhat of, a discipline, to keep us in line so that we don't go haywire. And I'm still against it, but at the same time, that's what it was. That's why it was made, is for civil rights. And acts, just to act right, and you got to be this way, like them little, like a robot, like a zombie. You can't get out of line. That's basically what they want. That's what they wanted: power, they wanted authority, they wanted to be the money. They wanted to be the money because they want to be they were envious of this money. you know he gave us this. They made they was like, oh, oh my gosh, they discovered gold. They discovered all of these different stones. They discovered all of these things, and it was like, oh my gosh, wow. They were kind of, and then boom, when you're inspired or when you're in awe of something, guess what? Ideas start coming. Oh, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna, use this, and then we can, make something up. Something like that. So yeah. I feel like it kind of, ideas are ideas. Some ideas are good, some ideas are bad. I feel like that idea it kind of went overboard because it just, that idea just went too far to the point where you can't take it back. You know, just like, it's like a creation of light bulbs. I'm creating this money. That's what they did. And now we are living this life around someone's freaking idea, Like, please, why? Why did you come up with this idea? Why? You know? So yeah, whoever made money, they came up with an idea that just went on for far too long. Um so yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. Um so yeah, that's what it means. Stop worshiping these idols, and that's basically the saying. Use it as it's supposed to be used, and that's basically preventing us from using it the way we want to use it because of, you know, um life is just that way, and we kind of just have to become, this is when discernment is, you got to be discerning towards things. Just as you would towards a person, you have to be discerning towards things as well, because now these things can get in the way of your faith. These things, God can be like, oh no, you are supposed to be talking to me, but you're talking to this thing on your neck. So do you see me as this thing on your neck, or do you see me as God? Which one is it? Something like that. So yeah, with that being said, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe, be notified, share at your own free will to show you care. Bye.